Hello, everyone. We're back with the program, and our guest once again today is our Mayor Johnson. Always so happy to have you here, Mayor Johnson.
Thank you, Sue. Always glad to be with you.
Yeah, it's so fun. I have to say, this has been a really fun summer in the village, as usual. Star-studded, and the weather. How do you manage? You know, there were a couple times, especially the night with the fireworks, with the weather forecast. I thought, oh, you already had to put them off once, but somehow. You must have a direct connection.
That was a tough one. I mean, you're right. It's been. I know we're going to hear talk about our parade,
Sure.
Oktoberfest, but to go back a little bit, that was a kind of unique thing. Well, first off, obviously, we lost because of 4th of July. And yes, we did pay KC Sunshine Band per contract. They were great. They were actually here at the Lutheran Church. And they said, if you please stay safe, we'll go on stage. They had no issue. KC had no issue at all playing. He was great. So no problem there. But obviously, we had to make a tough decision. Sure. But I think the right decision for safety and also for respect for what happened in Highland Park. So we did that. We were very lucky that Johnny Rockets was not so far along with the fireworks that he could still dismantle. We stored everything in our public works garage and able to make a bigger one at the Rotary Fest. But
because you made that announcement very quickly.
Yeah, and yes, we did. And actually, the funny part, I have to tell you, I was in contact with Mayor Prine of Itasca, because obviously Itasca is a event we do. So we quickly said, okay, guys, if we don't do it, you don't do it. If you do it, we'll do it.
Oh,
so we were talking, but the police talked to us. We made the right decision on that. But my fear was this: if Johnny was too far along, we were going to say no fireworks. Yet we were going to have to shoot him off that night.
Oh, I see.
And so and then all people would say, "Oh my God, what's going on? What's going on?" So, but luckily it wasn't. So we were able to hold it off. We combined them with Rotary Fest fireworks and had a spectacular show, like never before in Elk Grove. That worked well. Yes, like fireworks almost cursed this year. We had to run about a half hour early because we kept getting weather warnings.
Sure.
That storms would definitely come in. By 9:15, they would be here. And obviously, we don't want to put anybody at risk. We didn't want to put, the firework people and like that. So we shut them off a little over a half hour early. Turned out the weather held off.
It did.
They were able to have, Seventh Heaven afterwards, all that. And the good news is, I'm probably going to get in trouble, but I want to say, Rotary Fest had the best year ever in fundraising for the community.
Oh, that's
the
wonderful.
Best year ever. We thought last year, because we had after the COVID, the huge turnouts, they actually did better than before. The Thursday night, where we had the Rick Springfield concert, we partnered with them, was the best Thursday ever by far, and stuff. So we're excited. It went well. We were able to have our concert. So we had, we had a Little River Band here. We had Rick Springfield at Rotary Fest, and we just finished up with Sheena Easton.
So what a turnout for all of them.
And it's good. We need to get back to community coming together, supporting each other, helping each other.
It did feel good to be with people, and I didn't even give a second thought to the fact that we're together. No one even has a mask on.
Yes, it was nice that. And unfortunately, we're today we're in a recession now, so economic times are kind of hard for people. It's going to maybe get a little harder for a while. We could come celebrate together, have a good time, and unfortunately, but to the safety of everyone, we obviously have stepped up our security measures. I know people saw the officers up on the roof, the snipers.
I saw a little drone flying overhead.
Yeah, we flew a drone, which we've never done before. We actually get permission from O'Hare Airport.
I thought about that.
We had to get permission, which we did get. And so for more security measures, see on top of roofs now, around areas quicker. We have a drone. Obviously, we saw officers carrying rifles for the first time and that. But we want to make sure everyone was felt safe. We did everything humanly possible to make them feel safe. Same thing, we'll be doing extra security for the parade coming up in September. But we want to make everyone know that we would do everything safe, but we still wanted to go on.
Safety first was
but
your
still
concern.
Come together.
But
and we needed that. If you remember, Sue, the first time we did concerts was back during the Great Recession. And we did that to get people together to forget their worries a little bit. So we thought now we wanted people still to forget their worries, and we can come together and not be nervous.
They've expanded.
Yeah.
Do you find that they are still from surrounding communities, the great numbers?
Oh yeah, obviously Elk Grove people make up the biggest portion, but yeah, people are still coming in. And remember, a lot of those people work in our town.
Sure.
The business owners in our town
Businesses
and stuff,
love it.
and they come together still as a community. but a lot of them come together as a work thing. Yeah, we're together. I talk to people. I walk around. I see people. Oh yeah, Mayor, we're having a business get together here. We have some cheese and we got wine and But that's nice. That's what it's meant for.
It was fun. The library
Yes.
was there giving things away. It was a
Yep.
real nice sense of community. Well, we had all those wonderful concerts, but the fun's not over,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
And we used to have a parade earlier in the
Rotary
year.
Fest.
Right, but now the parade has been moved up to Rotary Fest, September 17th this
But
year.
Oktoberfest.
I'm sorry.
Moved to. Yep.
Tip of the tongue, yes. Oktoberfest is September 17th, and that's when our parade will be. Well, let's talk about that, shall we?
Well, remember, Oktoberfest is going to be 2 days. It'll be Friday, September 16th, and then Saturday, September 17th. But what we saw last year was at the end of the parade, how many people, families, walked over to Oktoberfest. And so when I talk about the parade, we're going to be bringing some things to Oktoberfest from the parade to make it even bigger and better for everyone involved.
So you've planned that the parade will be bigger than
Oh,
before?
I can guarantee anyone that comes to our parade this year will see things they never imagined they would see or thought they could see in an Oakville Village parade.
Well, are you planning things on the scale of, say, Macy's Thanksgiving Day
I think
parade?
you'd be pretty close right there,
Really?
Sue. So what we plan on doing is, I know a lot of people saw that a lot of parades got canceled this year.
Right, I just heard that.
And canceled actually before the 4th of July event in Highland Park. They were having a hard time getting floats and groups together to be in the parade. We have been very fortunate. We've not had that problem. So our parade's going to go on like before, but they're going to see some unique things. For example, you bring up Macy's. The big thing is, anyone that's seen the Macy's Day Parade on Thanksgiving sees the big balloons. Anyone that comes to our parade this year will see some big balloons in Elk Grove.
Well, we've never had those before.
No, we've not had them. So I won't give away what they will be, but you will see some characters in our parade that you haven't seen before. We can lower them, the people holding the strings, ropes, we can lower them down with the trees. I know our fine public works guys have done some minor trimmings to make sure. And then when we get to the open area, which is from Victoria to Reverend Morrison, they'll be able to go even higher up and stuff. So we'll have some big balloons, helium balloons. They see in Macy's, you will see in Oak Grove, so we're excited about that.
Yeah,
I won't give what characters, but we'll have characters that all the kids know and love, and even adults know and love.
Young and old?
Yep, they'll be in the parade, and actually they're going to go over to the Oktoberfest, and you can come by and take pictures with them.
Pictures over there.
After the parade. So we'll leave that to be a little surprise what characters are coming. You'll see a lot of mascots this year. Mascots from our professional teams and some of our minor league teams. We kind of call it mascot heaven this year. So you'll see
We've had
mascots.
one or two in the past, but
Yep.
not
Not
saying
all
we're going to
these.
have even more?
We have Southpaw coming from the White Sox this year. We got Staley from the Chicago Bears coming. Tommy Hawk, which we've seen before, he should be coming. We got Skates from the Chicago Wolves. We've got Dogs from the Rosemont baseball team coming, and maybe more. So we're going to
you
have
got 'em all
mascots
covered.
coming to make it good. I mean, Chicago Bears have their ensemble will be playing along with Staley there, so we got that coming. So that's something new. Going to see a big giant American flag going down the street. The Boy Scouts will be carrying that. So yeah, we got some new things I think will be exciting for everyone that we haven't had before. So and some other things we haven't announced yet, but I want people to be there to see what's happening.
So all this has been in the works, shall we say, been planned for quite some time?
Yes. The parade committee has done a phenomenal job. They always do. Steve Santowski and the crew.
Yeah, they're really
have been
growing
working.
it.
Yeah, and yeah, we're looking to do some different things. Matter of fact, our Grand Marshal, which is Nancy
And I
Zarnick,
was just going to ask you,
she'll be writing
Nancy.
something that hasn't been done before. And I won't go too far, but they are probably the biggest horses you have ever seen in your life. And I'll be pulling her carriage. And so it'll be exciting.
Nancy's coming in a carriage.
In a carriage drawn by the biggest horses.
Well, she deserves that after
Yes.
all her years.
Yes, putting up with me and everybody else. The least we can do for her. So it'll be exciting that way. And like I say, it's going to be a lot of fun. We have bagpipers and a lot of different things coming that I think people will be, pleasantly surprised and happy. And then everything leads down to Oktoberfest. So hope is people will follow the parade down and go enjoy an Oktoberfest. Like I say, you'll see the horses, you'll see the characters. You'll see
So get up
a lot
close.
yes, and we'll have bouncy houses for the kids. We'll have face painting. We'll have
Lots to eat and
yes.
music to hear.
Oh, yeah, and that's the whole idea. So you're right. You know, it's a great way to finish up the year of celebration in the warm weather and have a good time. So as much as, you know, we lost the 4th of July this year, we still able to put a lot on for the community. We had a play party picnic on that Sunday,
was
which was
great, too.
great.
Yeah.
And, you know, we want to do that, you know, and obviously after that we lead into our tree lighting, which we'll talk again in the future on. So, but not quite. Well, you know what? I'll be announcing on the 16th, which is the day before we run this thing. So I can let you know we're going to have
Performing?
yeah, for the tree lighting. New Colony 6.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
gee.
One of the main members lives in Oak Grove. So, yep, he'll be performing that day, yes. So we have New Colony 6, so I gave you a little advance
Yeah,
notice what's going to happen on
fun,
the tree lighting. So, you know, we're trying to keep things going in the community because we know some tough times going on for people. What happened at Highland Park really sent a jolt to our heart, and but we got to let people know we're still a community. We still can come together in a safe way, and yeah, the police will have their upgraded things for the parade.
And let's just touch
stuff.
on the security again for the parade without saying more than you want to say.
Well, they will be. You'll see some more security, just like you did at the concerts, than we did before. Some things we won't discuss because we've got to keep them
So things that will be
confidential.
visible, but also
Yes,
things
you'll see
that
some
we
visual
won't see.
things. You'll probably see the drone again, checking areas over. You'll probably see officers with rifles again. You may see officers in certain locations on either rooftops or, as you saw at the concert over at Roadie Fest, Homeland Security gave us a lift container that we had snipers in to watch over that. And you may see that at the parade and at Oktoberfest and stuff like that. But we will do everything to make people as safe as possible. I would not hesitate to come because of concern, you know, but you know, we can do as much as we can.
Well,
but-
Chicago's doing the same as we tape with Lollapalooza with all the
Yes.
security, and that's what we just need to
Got
do
to-
nowadays.
it's sad. I
And
mean-
it at least discourages, you would think.
the best we can,
You know.
and stuff. But so, you know, watching the kids when they're coming to
Yeah.
events in the village, pointing and stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of disheartening, but it's also heartening to know that we're doing everything humanly possible
Right.
to make it as safe as possible. We learned from some, you know, because there was a Highland Park parade that this occurred at, so we've learned some information from what they went through that we're implementing to make ours safer.
Well, I guess it's true. We can't give in to fear.
No,
Right.
we got to stand up to it.
Yeah.
And we will. And, you know, Highland Park is strong, Elk Grove is strong, every community is strong. And we're going to make sure that we can move on together. And again, we're going through some tough times coming up economically as we're seeing inflation and gas prices and all the rest. This is something people can come to for free, have a good time with their family and friends. They can feel safe and forget their worries for a few hours.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's how we started the whole concert
I
series.
know that's what you said
Yeah.
at the beginning of the concert, you know, just forget your problems
Yeah,
for a couple
and-
hours here.
Yeah, and it's gone well now.
Yeah.
We've gone now, it's been now 14 years, and it's still going strong.
Yeah.
And we're proud to do
bigger
it.
and bigger.
Yeah, we keep, you know me, so I'm always looking for ways to do something different and better for the community to make people happy and enjoy, and we're glad to do it. And so,
Well, I haven't asked you the most important question yet.
yes.
Who's throwing out the candy?
Oh, we have plenty of candy.
You got lots of candy?
Actually, we got something unique. I'll say it now. We're throwing out little footballs too,
Oh.
because it's
For
fall,
all the
football
and,
season.
yeah.
The Bears are going to be there
Sure.
represented. So we actually have footballs with the Oktoberfest logo on them.
So many
And-
reasons for families to come on out. A
Yes.
lot of free things for the kids, have
Yep.
their pictures taken, and
We got 500 footballs. They'll be divided with the trustees float and the mayor's. And we'll be tossing those out to the families and, you know, having fun. And we'll have candy, of course. We thank Creative Works for the candy. We got marshmallows coming. So we got bags of marshmallows for the kids. So, and other people will be giving out stuff too, walking the parade. So, you know, all come to have fun. Again, the biggest thing is we're a community. And we unite as a community. And we have unity in the community. And we want to show the case that and have fun with that. So,
well,
but we're
I'm sure
having
it's going to be a
fun.
fun event, and I look forward to seeing it and all the new creations that you and the committee have put into this, all the hours, the behind-the-scenes work. It's appreciated. I'm sure you see it it's reflected
in the faces,
in the
of the
faces
kids.
of the kids.
Yeah, that's what we love doing. You know, when the tree lighting, seeing the kids come up, sit
Yeah.
on Santa's lap, the faces are glowing, so excited, all this. In the parade, it's tossed into candy and things like this. Your football's
Yeah.
that. But when they point to things, they see
Yeah.
when they're going to point to that giant balloon. I
Yeah.
mean, they just light up, or they see the characters we have coming.
Yeah.
They're going to just say, "Oh my God, look, Dad, look, Mom, look at that." It just, you know, it makes you feel like a kid.
Well,
And-
all your grandchildren will be there?
Oh, they're always there.
they're
They love
gonna
it.
be
They
there.
can't wait.
They
Grandpa, throw me. Grandpa, more.
Yeah,
Grandpa, more.
yeah.
We gotta share. We gotta
Yeah,
share and stuff like
yeah.
that. But no, it's the way it should be.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of the stuff we go into the Oktoberfest. So
And go
go
over
down
there,
to Oktoberfest. We're gonna have stuff there. Some of the characters gonna be there. I mean, go down, just enjoy
Well, let's
that.
remind the time. We know it's the 17th of September, and
At
then
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
But you know, all the characters, everything will be down there by 3 p.m. And come on down and have fun with that.
And
again,
plan dinner.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, we have Tasty Catering doing that, as Jeff will talk about in the
great.
future. But yeah, Tasty Catering does a great job.
Yeah.
We keep the prices down. The village actually supplements the prices to keep them family pricing better, just like we do for Play Party Picnic, and we do that for Oktoberfest.
Great.
And that's just because we want to encourage people to be there, encourage people to have fun. And then what happens? What's nice is both Friday night and then Saturday night, the characters will all be gone. They'll break down the jumping things, and the face painters will be gone, and then the adults can
Adults can
come
just-
and have their fun, and you know, oompa together
Yeah.
and sing and dance and have just a great time. And that's what Elk Grove is about.
Yeah.
And we're so excited to do
Thank
that.
you. Well, as always, a pleasure. You bring so much information when you come, and we're always delighted to have you because fun news like this, can't get enough of it.
And hopefully I don't go on too long. I
No,
apologize.
no.
They don't call me a little windy for nothing.
You'll come back when it's time to talk about the
Tree
Christmas
lighting.
tree lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Always love doing
Thank
that.
you again, Mayor Johnson. Always fun. Is it okay to shake hands
Yes,
nowadays?
by all
No
means.
more elbows?
No more
Okay.
masks, no more elbows.
Okay, thank you.
Elk Grove was always pretty much away from masks quickly, and luckily the science has kind of proven us right.
Okay.
You know, we tell people, vaccinate if you want to, and if you want to wear a mask, so wear a mask.
Yeah.
We have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the police still hand them out if you want
Right.
them. But I think we're getting kind of past
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Well, we'll see you in a couple of months.
Yes, we will.
And I'll see you at the parade.
Oh, yeah. We'll see you at
You
the
know
parade.
where I'll be.
You'll
I'm
be
gonna
behind
be
that
looking
microphone.
for. Yeah, I'll be looking for some candy. So toss one my way.
I always do.
Need a little sugar break then.
I'll save you a football, too.
Oh, thanks, Mayor. Okay, we will be right back with the rest of our program. Well, I think.
Celebrate all things fall at Elk Grove Village's Hometown Parade on September 17th. This year's event plans to be bigger and better than ever. Enjoy watching floats, marchers, and community organizations decked out in the Falling into Oktoberfest theme. Be sure to look for more team mascots this year. Plus, keep an eye out for superheroes, princesses, and large helium-filled balloons that will float up to 25 feet above the ground. And of course, lots of candy and other fun treats will be tossed into the crowds. Kicking off at 2 p.m., the parade will travel on Elk Grove Boulevard, beginning at Tawny Road and ending at the village's Oktoberfest event at Lions Drive. Rain or shine, see you there! Or watch it live, only on EGTV.
Welcome to In the Grove. I'm Diane Malinowski, and I'll be your host today. And I have with me trustee Jeff Franke to tell us all about the upcoming Oktoberfest. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. It's very rare I'm on this side being interviewed, so
Well, you've got something very important to share with everyone.
very important. You know I like my Oktoberfest.
And what year is this for Oktoberfest?
This will be our 5th year,
Very good.
and it's going to be, as I'll term the mayor, bigger and better than ever. We keep growing every year, and now this year we're going to have a bigger tent, more food suppliers, spots for people to be able to pick up their food.
Oh,
So
that's good.
the
No long
no
lines.
more long lines, hopefully. And we're going to have kids events on Saturday, and just many, many new things that are going to be happening. So
So it's Friday the 16th of September.
starts Friday the 16th and also Saturday the 17th. The 16th on Friday, it's from 6 to 11.
Very good.
And on Saturday, it starts at 3 o'clock, right after the parade, and goes to 11.
So we've got the food, tent, music, and what are the bands this year?
On Friday night, we have Paloma, and on Saturday night, we have Die Musikmeister.
That sounds fun.
It does.
And
Sound good.
And you've had at least one of them before.
They both, Paloma was on Friday last year, and Die Musikmeister were also on Saturday last year. So, good bands.
This year's parade is on Saturday the 17th, and the theme is Fall into Oktoberfest.
Yes, and from what I understand, it's going to be one of our biggest parades in a long time. There's going to be a lot more floats and bands. There'll be all sorts of different things for the kids. Of course, a lot of candy being thrown by the mayor and everyone else. And then you can just follow the parade right to Oktoberfest. And Oktoberfest opens at 3, and they'll have a bunch of games, blow up bouncy rooms and stuff like that for the kids, face painters, balloon people. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then for the adults, there's going to be giant Jenga. There'll be bags games, all sorts of things for the adults and for the families. Cut out people that are, in German dress, so you get your picture taken with that. Exactly.
That's
exactly.
cute. So the parade starts at 2, and Oktoberfest on Saturday opens at 3. So it's just a nice transition for a full day.
Right there. So if you want to go there with the kids for right after the parade for an early dinner or something, kids try German food. Obviously, there'll be root beer for kids. They can drink out of the mugs, root beer floats. There'll be, of course, sodas and things like that. And then more towards the evening, the kids' stuff will stop about 7 o'clock at night, and then it'll be pretty much adults. Although kids, it's a family-friendly thing, but of course, there'll be people drinking beer there, so the families probably will be leaving around 7, and then the adults are there till 11 o'clock.
Last year, I went from the parade to Oktoberfest, and I was just so delighted to see the things that you had for the children. There was a man that had bubbles, and
Yes.
the kids were just fascinated. And then you did have the Jenga table and a lot of nice, like you said, family-friendly games.
Yes, I believe, don't know if we got 2 bubble guys this time.
Oh, it was popular.
But yeah, it was very popular. That was the first year that we did it for the kids. We wanted to make this a family affair for the village, so each year we try to add something more to it. So we'll see how it plays out. Of course, the weather, it's got something to do with it too. But the tent, we have a larger tent than we've ever had.
And you've had big ones.
And we've had big ones. So I think we added another 40 feet onto this one.
That's good.
So we've got sides on in case the weather gets bad, but we can drop one side if we need to, or both sides. Last year, I think on Friday, we just had a downpour for about 20 minutes come through on Friday night, and it just made things a little soggy. But everybody were troopers.
Yeah,
Once the storm moved out, and then Saturday we kind of dried things out a little bit, and it was a phenomenal night, our busiest night we've ever had. So if we can have 2 good nights of weather, it'll be great.
And the way that you purchase the food and drinks is a ticket system?
Yes, everything's going to be a cost of a ticket, and what you can do is go to the village website, elkgrove.org, and go /Oktoberfest, and you can go to the site and you can buy your tickets early, actually starting August 16th. Yes, August 16th, you can go online and start buying them. And if you buy them online up until I think it's September 11th, you can get 20% more. So if you pay for 8 tickets, you get 10.
That's good.
So if you plan on, buying these anyways, why not buy them and get 2 extra tickets?
Oh, no, good.
For every 10.
Yes, because it's good for the refreshments and the food.
Good for everything, because a pop will cost you so many tickets, a hot dog will, the full meals. Everything's based off of the tickets. You can also buy them at the fest, so if you don't want to buy too many right now, you can buy more as you're there, except you'll just be paying the full price for it. It's $1 a ticket. But the discount ends on September 11th, buying early.
Oh, good. In the past, you've had large beer steins that you get to keep.
Yes.
But you also refill for a less cost.
We do. You for 8 tickets, you get the beer stein, which is, I'm not even sure how many ounces.
It can last you the night.
It's big. It's Oktoberfest. They're plastic, obviously, not glass, but you keep the stein, and then you can refill it for only 7. So
That's nice.
now, if you have steins from the last prior years, you can bring those and save yourself $1 each time.
So everyone needs to start going through the cabinets
I
and
probably have 8 of them at home, and I know I won't. I'll get more this time because I just
yeah,
won't carry
probably.
it around. But yeah, that's that, and pretty much all the beers are the same price. So, and we do have Microphone Brewery again doing a beer he made for us the last 3 years. His
yes.
Oktoberfest beer, and it's very good. But we'll have I don't know. We have Spatton's Oktoberfest. We have Hoegaarden. I don't know, 3 or 4 different Oktoberfest beers, plus Shock Top and Budweiser if people don't like that. And then we'll have wines, the small wine containers if people are more interested in wine. And then plenty of pop and water if anyone needs, or coffee.
I like how it's divided up for Friday night. It's an adult Oktoberfest, and then you've got hours on Saturday to enjoy a family and day, and then turn into another adult evening.
Well, yeah, that's again, we want the families to get involved because in Germany it is a family thing. But at night it's their thing is that, like, just picture all downtown Elk Grove covered with tables. That's what it is in Germany. But at night it's more for the adults. But it's good to have stuff for the kids, and it's, like I said, it follows right after the parade, and it's just something for people instead of running home right away. They can come and get themselves some food and play. It's all free. The games are free.
I saw that.
All that.
last year.
You have to pay for the food and the beverages, but all the rides you don't even have to buy anything. You can come in and play the games and do the rest of the stuff. So.
Will you be wearing your lederhosen this year?
I did that the first year, and I don't know. We'll see if it fits.
Maybe we could get you another pair.
I don't know. Those things. I went originally to look at a real set and Opera House in Rosemont when it was open, and that stuff's like hundreds of dollars on it.
I bet.
Yeah.
They're very intricate, fancy.
Yeah, for wearing it 1 night or 2 nights a year, I don't think so. But we do have stuff. In fact, I have this wonderful hat here. This is our new logo for the hat this year. It's a different color hat. I know people collect them, so we try different ones.
They'll be for sale?
They'll be for sale there. I don't know the exact cost, but it'll be listed out there. But we'll have baseball hats that are coming too that say Oktoberfest on them.
Nice.
So, and there will be some shirts, they're nice T-shirts that you can buy. That the workers will have a certain set, and then people can buy. Because everybody always wants, where can I get there? Where can I get them? Well, now you can.
That's great.
Yeah.
So a little bit more every year, and we're really getting into it.
Yeah, and the food, again, we try to streamline a little bit. There's sides that are going to be available, but you've got bratwurst you can get in a sandwich or a meal, and chicken schnitzel as a sandwich or in a meal. And then the sides are going to be like sauerkraut, mac and cheese, German potato salad. There'll be strudel.
I was going to say, get to the dessert.
There'll be strudel.
Very
and
good.
There's actually going to be some, there'll be root beer floats if people want those in the mug. So they can actually buy a root beer float in the Oktoberfest mug.
You've gone all out.
Well, yeah, that's going to be an ice cream headache, I'll tell you that, if they eat all that. But yes, so the food, again, Tasty Catering's done a wonderful job. They try to cook some stuff ahead of time, but they have to
Keep it going.
keep it going.
I've seen the lines.
And it's always a guess on how many people. That's why if you can pre-buy your tickets, that'd be great, because then you can get an idea how many people are coming.
Yeah, it's like a reservation.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
Good.
but no matter what, I mean, it's going off rain or shine. And,
with the tent.
We're hoping
No
for
problem.
2 days of great weather, and I think the community will have a good time.
I'm sure they have all these years, so I don't see anything different happening except better. So we've got Friday, the 16th of September, 6 to 11, and Saturday, the 17th of September, 3 till 11.
and the kids' games stop, and the blow up and all the other ride things that they have will stop at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So those things will be over with then. And again, families don't have to leave, but just be aware that, you know, there's going to be more people coming there to drink some beer and, you know,
Listen to the music.
listen to the music. So, but at least families will have their basic time that they can come.
Well, I bet it's going to be another great success.
I have to say this though, you know, I came up with ideas, but the staff is what runs this. Our employees are phenomenal. I mean, they come up with some of these ideas. I come up with some crazy ideas and they work them in, but you know, we've added on to this every time, and they've done a phenomenal job in doing it. I have to thank them because it wouldn't go off without
I've
them.
noticed each year there's more decor, and then you've added the games for the children, just the touches that make it more festive, never mind all the things that you've added to, you know, the menu and the bands.
Each year we take some suggestions, whatever we can do. Again, you know, we're not. This isn't our regular job in doing this. We learn every time. So will we triple, of course, but you know, we try to do better in, you know, the future. So I look forward to a good year, and I think everybody will be happy.
Now, I encourage everyone to go out Friday and Saturday to Oktoberfest. It's a unique event held right where?
Right at, yeah, we should say it. Right by Rainbow Falls in the village, or the Rotary Green, which is right off of Lions Drive, right by that, between the high school and Queen of the Rosary and Rainbow Falls, just where Rotary Fest is always held. And you can't miss the big tent.
No.
So, and there'll be plenty of parking at Queen of the Rosary or at the high school parking lots.
Great.
So we don't get the kind of crowd that they do for Rotary Fest and things like that. So I don't think you'll have to park in the streets at all. So
good. Well, thanks for telling us about this. And again,
you.
I'm sure it's going to be another great success, and especially going after the parade or just Friday night. So thanks, Jeff, for telling us all about Oktoberfest. And thanks earlier to Mayor Johnson for telling us all about the parade, which leads right into Oktoberfest. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on In the Grove.